Because part of today, initially today, is going to be about stage hypnosis and the tricks used for stage stuff that you can also use in your therapy businesses. Tomorrow we're going to cover marketing and the therapy side. It's all going to interrelate together by the end of the 2 days, okay? You'll see where it actually does become logical one for the other and vice versa. But because we're going to cover stage first, I thought the best way to do it, some of you last night actually came along and saw my colleague Chris doing a show. Some of you, unfortunately, weren't able to get there, so we're going to start as if it was a show, right from the point that you've arrived at the venue, you've seen it advertised, you've gone along to the show, and sat in your cloudy pub with all the smoke, babbling as it was last night, wondering when the heck the hypnotist is going to come on stage, and then obviously there is generally intro music, so I want you to think it's about 10 o'clock at night, you've had about 4 or 5 pints of lager, whiskey, gin, whatever it is you drink, and basically you're just preparing to see the hypnotist you booked to go and see.
I know a bed that you all know, yogi, yogi. I know a bed that you all know, yogi, yogi bed. Yogi, yogi bed, yogi, yogi bed. I know a bed that you all know, yogi, yogi bed. Yogi's got a girlfriend there, Susie, Susie. Yogi's got a girlfriend there, Susie, Susie bed. Susie, Susie bed, Susie, Susie bed. Yogi's got a girlfriend there, Susie, Susie bed. Susie, she likes whips and chains, kinky, kinky. Susie, she likes whips and chains, she's a kinky bed. She's a kinky bed, she's a kinky bed. Susie, she likes whips and chains, she's a kinky bed. Susie shaved her pubic hair, grizzly, grizzly. Susie shaved her pubic hair, she's a grizzly bear. She's a grizzly bear, she's a grizzly bear. Susie shaved her pubic hair, she's a grizzly bear. Yogi's knob is long and green, cucumber, cucumber. Yogi's knob is long and green, he's a cucumber. He's a cucumber, he's a cucumber. Yogi's knob is long and green, he's a cucumber. Yogi did it upside down, koala, koala. Yogi did it upside down, he's a koala bear. He's a koala bear, he's a koala bear. Yogi did it upside down, he's a koala bear. Susie put it in her mouth, goblet, goblet. Susie put it in her mouth, she's a goblin bear. She's a goblin bear, she's a goblin bear. Susie put it in her mouth, she's a goblin bear. Yogi's got a cheesy knob, cannon, cannon. Yogi's got a cheesy knob, he's a gammon bear. He's a gammon bear, he's a gammon bear. Yogi's got a cheesy knob, he's a gammon bear. Boo-boo turned up with his friends, gangbang, gangbang. Boo-boo turned up with his friends, he's a gangbang bear. He's a gangbang bear, he's a gangbang bear. Boo-boo turned up with his friends, he's a gangbang bear. Who's the bear right over there? Big tits, blonde hair. Who's the bear right over there? Big tits and blonde hair. It must be Danny Bear, it must be Danny Bear. She's got big tits and blonde hair, it must be Danny Bear. Now I'm here on my own, lonely, lonely. Now I'm here on my own, I'm a lonely bear. What can I do all on my own? Lonely, I'm lonely. What can I do all on my own? I'm a wanker bear. I'm a wanker bear, I'm a wanker bear. Every time I'm on my own, I'm a wanker bear. I'm a wanker bear, I'm a wanker bear. Every time I'm on my own, I'm a wanker bear.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and welcome live on stage, smarter than the average bear, it's Jonathan Royle. Good evening! Try that again, going on! Coming back on! Good evening! That's more like it. Tell me you're alive. Good evening and welcome to what's going to be for most of you, I'm sure, a truly interesting, informative and entertaining hour or so. Now, the reason I say most of you is because obviously many of you in this room tonight will be hypnotised. And for those who are hypnotised, it will be a truly relaxing, enjoyable, if somewhat slightly unusual experience. Now, although you'll hear me say the word sleep rather a lot tonight, none of you will actually ever be asleep, or at least I hope you won't, because if you're hypnotised, you'll be fully aware of everything that's going on around you at all times. It's just you'll have this overwhelming desire to do almost everything I say. Now, the reason I say almost everything I say is because it is impossible, despite what you may have read in the media or seen on television recently, it is impossible to make anyone say or do anything that would totally contradict the morals or the values. So when I look for volunteers in a few moments' time to come up here, I'm ideally looking for people with no morals and with no values, and I'm sure we can have quite a bit of fun. Having said that, of course, if you are thinking about volunteering for this melee this evening, the best thing you could do is come up here with an open mind, with the idea of letting yourself go, relaxing, and giving it a try. Basically, there's a few things by law I'm going to run past you. It's all boring stuff, unfortunately, but by law I'm not allowed to hypnotise anyone under the age of 18. So we haven't got any kids in today, have we? We shouldn't have, but just checking, that's good, because if we have, I was going to say, please all go and sit in that one corner. It's just that I've only got the one hand grenade. Seriously, I love kids really, although obviously I couldn't eat a whole one. Also, I'm not allowed to hypnotise by law anyone who's got a serious medical complaint, anyone who's asthmatic, epileptic, clinically depressed, and in fact, if there's any schizophrenics in, you can all piss off to one of Paul McKenna's shows. But seriously, okay, I'm looking for people who are up for a laugh with the idea of letting themselves go, relaxing, giving it a try. To be hypnotised, there's 3 things that you need, okay? 3 things, but that looked like 4, but there's 3, just testing your watching. Firstly, you need good powers of intelligence, okay? Imagination and concentration. If you've got good powers of intelligence, imagination and concentration, then you could be a good hypnotic subject. It's as simple as that. But before we get started, I want to do a little test involving each and every one of you where you sat. So what I'd like each and every one of you to do is put your hands out in front of you like so. Okay, each and every one of you, that's it, because this is audience participation. And basically a singer can get up and sing, even if you don't like them, they can carry on singing. A hypnotist needs you to cooperate. And that's what hypnosis is, cooperation, not confrontation. So hands out in front of you like so. Each and every one of you, what I want you to do now is take your hands, place your palms together like that. That's wonderful. And the clapping comes later, okay? Don't clap on your own. Somebody will throw you a fish. You're late, have you got a note? Yeah. Indeed. Go and take a seat, that's wonderful. Great, eventually we've now got the full quarter. So everyone, hands out in front of you. Palms pressed together like that, okay? Almost as though you're praying. Then interlock your fingers, and the fingers of the left hand are against the back of the right hand. The fingers of the right hand against the back of the left hand, palms pressed tightly together, thumbs down on top. What I want you to do is squeeze your hands together just as tightly as you can and stare directly at your thumbs. Almost put them there like you're praying and stare directly at your thumbs. Everybody staring directly there. Don't disturb the person next to you. You may not want to take part, but they may want to, and they need to concentrate. So as you stare directly at your hands, I would just want you to believe and concentrate on every single word that I say, because as the music begins, you'll find as you stare directly at your hands, I'm going to count from 10 down to 1. On the count of 1, if you concentrate, as I'm sure you will, just counting backwards now in your mind. And use your powers of intelligence, 300, imagination, and concentration effectively. You'll find that your hands get tighter and stiffer with each and every second that passes by. It doesn't matter if you can hear me loud or through the speakers. It doesn't matter, just keep staring at your hands wherever my voice is coming from. Merely serves as a sign and a signal for your hands to become so steadfast, locked, glued, welded, cemented together. It's all 10 and 9, using your powers of intelligence, imagination, and concentration effectively. And you should stare directly at your hands on the count of 8. Nice deep breath in, everybody. In. And every breath that you take. Nice deep breath in. Every noise and out. And 7, the deeper you go, the better you'll feel, and the better you feel, the deeper you go as you concentrate on your hands. If you believe in it, you'll find now that the perspiration that starts to form on the palms of your hands is turning to the world's strongest superglue. Sticking, locking, gluing, welding, cementing the palms of your hands. Stuck, fast, locked, glued, welding, cemented together as on 6. It's almost as though the fingers of the left hand are locked, welded, cemented to the back of the right hand. The fingers of the right hand locked, glued, welded, cemented to the back of the left hand. It's on 5, using your powers of intelligence, imagination, and concentration. As you realise now you've got a steel bolt going through the centre of your hands, and the nuts being done up on that bolt tighter and tighter with every breath you take.
Every noise that you hear and every word that I say.
With each and every second that passes by, noticing now, with every breath that you take, every noise that you hear, every word that I say, that nut's getting tighter and tighter, locking your hands firmly, locked, glued, welded, cemented together as on 4. It's almost as though now your hands are being encased in a block of concrete.
Twice at the same time.
Solidly cemented in a block of concrete, making it impossible to separate your hands if you use your powers of intelligence, imagination, and concentration. As on 3. Nice deep breath in, everybody. In, and hold it in. Nice deep breath in.
Eyes closed in your hands already.
As you believe now clearly in your mind's eye, picture it, turn up the volume, turn up the sound, turn up the colour, feel it, see it, believe it, use your powers of mind and feel it will be very real indeed. As your hands become so locked, glued, welded, cemented together as that steel bolt's being done up tighter and tighter with each second that passes by. As on 2. Believing in the world's strongest superglue sticking in the palms of your hands. Stuck, fast, tight. On 1, I want each and every one of you to keep believing in the world's strongest superglue. Keep believing that your hands have got that steel bolt. Keep believing your hands are encased in a block of concrete. What I want each and every one of you to do is keep believing in those things implicitly. Use your powers of intelligence, imagination and concentration, and realise that whether I'm talking directly to you from this moment forward, that the very moment I touch you on the shoulder, I'll be talking directly to you. Otherwise I'll indicate I'm talking to everybody. So what I want everyone to do, keep believing in those things, but just keeping your hands together. Lift your hands above your head. Everybody up, 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 in the air above your head. Squeeze them tighter. Finally, as you lift them above your head, they're getting tighter and stiffer. Shit up. Nice one. Nice deep breath in, everybody. Nice deep breath in. That's brilliant. Hold it and out. That's wonderful. I'm going to count to 3, everybody. On the count of 3. Then and only then on the count of 3, then and only then on the count of 3, I want you to keep believing in the world's strongest superglue, sticking your palms of your hands, stuck fast, tight, locked, glued, welded, cemented together. Either look directly at me or at the person in front of you at the back of their head, whichever you prefer, but as you look this way, realising that when I count 3 in a few moments' time, then and only then you'll try to separate your hands. If you use your powers of intelligence, imagination, and concentration effectively, as I'm sure you will, then you'll find that for you it's very difficult indeed. But the very moment I stamp my foot on the floor, the very moment I stamp my foot and clap my hands, then your hands will instantly spring apart. But till then, using your powers of mind effectively, that's wonderful. 1. Tighter and stiffer. 2. Using your intelligence, imagination and concentration. On 3. Just try and separate your hands. Come on, the more you try, the more they stick. Really try. The more you try, the tighter they get, getting tighter and stiffer. Some of you can do it, some of you can't do it, but those that find it's really tight, just keep them together, getting tighter, tighter. Some people scaring the shit out of themselves now, getting tighter. That's wonderful. Tighter and stiffer. That's wonderful. You can just separate your hands now. That's brilliant. I'd say there's about 20 people in here that if they wanted to volunteer, I could hypnotise very, very quickly indeed. You want to separate your hands? 1, 2, 3, separate. That's wonderful. And that's basically what we're looking for now, volunteers. Those people who found that slightly difficult, the more difficult you found it, the easier in this environment you'll be able to drift off. Basically, that's all it is. It's a suggestibility exercise. So what I need is people with good powers of intelligence, imagination, concentration, up for a laugh. We're not going to get anyone to remove any articles of clothing, I can assure you. We would if we was in a pub and I was doing a show normally, but we won't be doing that here today, just to put your mind at rest. So what I need is some volunteers. It's as simple as that. To stand up from where you are in the audience, walk this way towards the front, and as you do, everyone will give you a huge round of applause, otherwise I just have to pick on your four volunteers. Time to walk this way to the front. First one's always hardest. Come on, give him encouragement, that's it, number one. Thank you, sir. Stand there, that's wonderful. Come on, we need at least 2 or 3 more. You're the bravest one so far, so we need at least 2 or 3 more, come on. Come on! I thought women were supposed to be braver than men. Come on girls, you're not going to be short of my older men, are you? So we've got a brave lady out there. As I'm sure you're aware, I can't hypnotise you despite the fact it's not technically legal wherever you're sat in this building, and anyone who saw the programme the other night knows I don't give a stuff about the bloody law, so basically volunteer is a lot easier than me just picking on you. Come on, we want to get started, so come on, we need some more volunteers. At least 2 or 3 more, for Christ's sake, come on. You a chair, sir, for at least being the first one up, everyone. You're not giving me much chance today, but to pick on you. Well, looks like we're going to have to pick on people, I'm afraid. It's as simple as that. Come on, it'd be a lot easier if you volunteer. Simple answer, who's been hypnotised here before in the context of a stage show? Not therapy, but the context of a stage show. You have, yeah? You have, okay. Anybody else? In the context of a stage show?
I have, but was rejected.
Why do you think you were rejected, love?
Because I'm not compliant. I will only relax because I like it, and I don't like playing any further than that.
Okie dokie, that's fair enough and honest. So anyone else, basically anyone who's been hypnotised before at a stage show to get things on the road, I can either hypnotise you where you sat there or please come on, you're on the call. I'd sooner not have to break the 1952 Hypnotism out before lunchtime. This afternoon maybe, but not this morning. Come on, give a round of applause. Thank you. Come on, 2 more would be nice, 2 more and then we'll be right. Come on, just 2 more people, come on. Not the first 2. Come on, I usually get past lunchtime without breaking the laws. Come on.
Enjoyed it last night?
I want to learn this time.
You will. You'll only be up here for about 20 minutes. Come on. Come on, give me a round of applause. You're not supposed to let people on, but we're going to do. One more for the magic figure 4. Come on, one more.
You promise you won't get you kissing all the blokes on the edge shouting out to rave your football team?
Yeah, I promise you that indeed. Come on, one more.
I think you want to come up, don't you?
How about one of the ladies?
I think you want to go.
Yeah.
Go on, mate.
I'll go check and I do go deeper.
Come on then, that's brilliant. Oh, come on. Nice one. You don't think that's what we want. Nice one. Wonderful. Okay, don't worry, I won't do anything like that. Would you mind just moving on slightly, sir? Because what we'll do just for the time being, we need at least 2 chairs. Come on there. Just like to take a seat, gentlemen. Brilliant, superb. Okay, just take a seat, gentlemen. That's wonderful. Absolutely marvellous. Obviously, hypnosis shows require volunteers. This is going to be entertaining. When you wake up, you will be strong enough to get the chairs in time. Brilliant. What I like each and every one of you to do is you sit there and just stare directly at the chandelier. Stare directly at the chandelier unless I say otherwise. Okay, and as you do, take nice deep regular breaths in through your nose and then out through your mouth. That's absolutely wonderful. As you breathe deeply and regularly in through your nose and then out through your mouth. You find that each and every breath you take in through your nose and then out through your mouth just helps you to relax deeply as your nice deep breaths in. All that fresh air going in, it just clears out the bloodstream, sends all those endorphins to the brain, makes you feel good, makes you feel relaxed. And as you breathe out, getting rid of all the stresses, tensions, worries and fears and apprehensions of days and weeks gone by, leaving your mind and leaving your body now. Nice deep breath in and out. I'm only talking to you directly if I touch you on the shoulder. Only if I touch you on the shoulder. Otherwise I'm talking to everybody. I'm talking to everybody unless I touch you on the shoulder. Keep staring at the light at all times. Nice deep regular breaths in through your nose and then out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. I'm only talking to you if I touch you directly on the shoulder. Otherwise I want you to keep staring at the chandelier, and as you do, take your nice deep regular breaths in through your nose and then out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. As you use your powers of intelligence, imagination and concentration, effectively realising now if you stare at that light, it's almost as though it's moving in towards you and then out away from you. Almost as though it's moving in towards you and then out away from you. If you use your powers of mind effectively for you, it will be very real indeed. And you'll find that with every breath that you take, every noise that you hear, every word that I say, the deeper you go, the better you'll feel. And the better you feel, the deeper you go with each and every second that passes by. Even if I walk in front of you, just keep staring at the light, and you'll find it's almost as though it's moving in towards you, and then out, away from you. As I say, I'm only talking directly to you if I touch you on the shoulder. Otherwise you'll find that with every breath that you take, every noise that you hear, and every word that I say, that the deeper you go, the better you'll feel. The little muscles in your eyes have become so heavy. They're so tired. As you see that light moving in towards you and then out away from you, all those little muscles getting so heavy. So tired. Only talking to you if I touch you on the shoulder. Otherwise keep staring at the light. When you feel you want to let your eyes close down right now, just let your eyes close. You don't know if you want to go into trance right now or in a few moments' time. You breathe deeply and regularly, the light moving in towards you and then out away from you. Breathe deeper with each second that passes by. Only talking to you if I touch you on the shoulder. You, sir, just close your eyes for a second, but stand, don't walk this way. That's wonderful. Stand, don't walk this way, this way, this way, this way. Feet together, hands against your chest, to your head, well back, nicely, breath in through your nose, now through your mouth. I'm going to tap you on the back like that as I do it to the side, and the signal to relax more completely. I'm going to count from 3 to 1, I can count to 1 about I tap you on the back and say sleep. As quickly as down, a snap of the fingers, you'll feel yourself falling gently backwards. Your eyes will remain closed at all times unless I say otherwise. 3, 2, 1, falling back, 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 back. Sleep deeper, deeper, the deeper you go, the better you feel. Eyes remaining tightly closed at all times. Eyes remaining tightly closed at all times. You stare directly at the light, your eyes getting so heavy, so tired, only talking to you if I touch you on the shoulder. And when I do touch you, it won't disturb you. Your eyes will remain closed, letting your head fall forward. Nice deep breath in, and out. As the deeper you go, the better you feel. And the better you feel, the deeper you go. Only talking to you if I touch you on the shoulder. Nice deep breath in. Hold it and out. Nice deep breath in. Hold it and out. The gentleman I'm now touching on the shoulder simply indicate by moving your thumb. You've been hypnotized before, yeah? You've been hypnotized before? No, you haven't. Well, you know when you're hypnotized, the moment the hypnotist says sleep, your eyes instantly close. You have your head falls forward onto your chest, and it's a lovely relaxing, almost sleep-like state, and your eyes remain tightly closed at all times. You become so limp, so loose. The better you feel, nice deep breath in, and eyes getting so heavy, so tired, so heavy, so tired, so much easier just to let those heavy eyes close, so much easier just to let yourself go. Stare at my fingertips and watch. I'm going to count to 3 from on. Count to 1, so much easier to close your eyes. Keep staring at the tip of my finger. 3, and so heavy, so tired. 2, following the tip of my finger, so heavy, so tired, so heavy, so tired. Tightly closed at all times unless I say otherwise. I'm talking to each and every one of you. Eyes remaining tightly closed at all times unless I say otherwise. What we're talking to, if I touch you on the shoulder, you've been hypnotised before, yes sir? That's okay, we'll get rid of that in a second. You've been hypnotised before, yeah? So you know that when you hear the word sleep, you go down deep. Will you give me your consent to hypnotise you today? Just for the next few minutes, have I got your permission yet? Okay, it's quite simple. You know what it feels like to be hypnotised, but when you take a nice deep breath in. And sleep! Deeper, 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 deeper. The deeper you go, the better you feel. When you wake up, you will not have a sore head and you will not hit the hypnotist. Eyes remaining tightly closed at all times. The deeper you go, the better you feel. I'm talking to each and everybody. Eyes remaining tightly closed at all times. No noises distract you whatsoever. In fact, the sound of my voice, the sound of anything that happens in this room today will merely serve to help you relax more with each second. What are you doing down there, mate? That's wonderful. Yeah, you alright?
Come out, it's alright. I'm not hearing you properly.
Can't hear me properly. You come out. So I'm only talking if I touch you on the shoulder.
It's okay.
Okay? Can you hear me better?
Yeah, I went in, and I lost it. If the music is wrong, I'm not hearing
Uh-huh.
the hypnotist, then that can actually happen. So I think only to do with me hearing more than anything else. But
Okay, well, do you mind?
the shape put me in, but I just come out.
Take a seat for a minute, okay? Only talking to you if I touch you on the shoulder, eyes remaining tightly closed at all times. I'm talking to this gentleman down here. For the next 15 to 20 minutes while we're doing this demo, the very moment I say sleep, as quickly as that, a snap of the fingers, as quickly as that, a snap of the fingers, your eyes will instantly close, your head will fall forward onto your chest, whether you're standing or sitting, and your mind will instantly re-enter this state, except each and every time you do it, we're 100 times deeper, more relaxing and enjoyable for you. The very moment I say sleep, as quickly as that. The gentleman I'm touching now, the very moment I say sleep, as quickly as that, your eyes will close, your head will fall forward onto your chest, and you'll instantly re-enter this state, except each and every time you do it, we're 100 times deeper, more relaxing and enjoyable for you. I'll come to you in a minute, sir. Okay, so you, sir, wakey, rise and shine. Round of applause for volunteer number 1. If you get done with it, we've got the driver's name, we've got his number as well. Let's take a seat there, that's wonderful. Come on here, wakey, rise and shine. Round of applause for volunteer number 2. I was talking to if I touch on the shoulder. No, you slightly come out of it, just stay there, we'll have to wake you up properly, that's wonderful. Okie dokie. What I'd like you to do is just look at your hand, nice deep breath in, look at your hand. Keep staring at your hand as it comes towards you slowly like that. Notice your eyes get so heavy, so tired. So heavy, so tired, so much easier just to let your eyes close and drift down, and you find that as your hand goes down, it's so much easier just to let your heavy head fall forward, going deeper with each second that passes by. You will not fall off the chair, you can keep yourself steady and firm, eyes remaining tightly closed at all times. For the rest of the next 10-15 minutes, the very moment I say, sleep, sleep, as quickly as that, a snap of the fingers, your eyes will instantly close, you'll instantly re-enter this state, except each and every time you do it, it'll be 100 times deeper, more relaxing and enjoyable for you. Wakey, rise and shine. This gentleman here, thank you for coming up. I just want you to look at me, you probably feel as though you've come out of trance anyway, but basically I'm going to count to 3, tap you on the head. When I do, everything I'm suggesting to you, sir, and you, sir, alone, will be completely removed in every way, shape or form. 1, 2, 3, your normal self in every way. That's wonderful. Give this gentleman a round of applause. Go back to the audience. Okay, let's get things on the road. And gentlemen, each and every one of you, please stand up if you would. That's wonderful. I'm just going to move the chair slightly this way. That's wonderful. If you just like to move your chairs this way slightly. Take a seat. It's wonderful. Absolutely superb. And each and every one of you, just look at me. Nice deep breath in. Nice deep breath in, and sleep, 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 sleep. Deeper, deeper, and deeper. As the deeper you go, the better you feel. I'm talking to each and every one of your eyes remaining tightly closed at all times. I want you to imagine it's 7 a.m. in the morning. Your imaginations are enhanced by 10 times, maybe as much as 100 times. So what was 1 minute purely imaginary is now very real indeed. If I say it's hot, you'll be 100 times hotter. If I say it's cold, you'll be 100 times colder as you use your powers of intelligence, imagination and concentration. For the rest of the next 10-15 minutes or so, you'll find that every breath that you take, Every noise that you hear, every word I say just helps you drift down deeper. So eyes remaining tightly closed, it's 7 a.m. in the morning, you're in bed, you've left the window open, some nut has left the window open and it's blowing a gale, it's getting colder and colder, it's an icy cold wind outside, it's getting colder and colder all the time, and the person next to you is still on the flipping continental quilt. You're getting really, really chilly now, you're getting really, really cold, really, really, really cold now, you're getting colder and colder and colder, the rain's starting to get in through the window, it's getting colder and colder with each and every second that passes by, it's starting to shiver you, you're getting so cold now, you want to warm yourself up, and there's only one way you can do it, eyes remaining closed, you need to snuggle up to the person next to you, as it gets some body warmth, you need to snuggle up to the person next to you to get warm, because you're getting colder and colder, as you get your arms around the person next to you, you want to warm yourself up, that's brilliant, you want to warm yourself up, you're getting colder and colder and colder, snuggle up to the person next to you, sleep, 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 in that position, sleep, eyes remaining tightly closed. I'm only talking to you if I touch you on the shoulder. Only if I touch you on the shoulder. When I awaken you in a few moments' time, sir, you'll come to the shocking realisation you've got a sore ass. When you wake up in a few moments' time, you've got an erection, you don't know what you've been doing, but you know whatever it was, you really enjoyed it. Wakey, wakey, rise and shine. Now, with hypnosis, almost anything can happen. All that happens is the imagination is enhanced. And sometimes you just better look at people than actually say anything. Everything alright, chaps? No. Sleep! Sleep! Deeper, deeper. Nice deep breath in. And sleep! No.
Sorry.
Deeper, deeper. Give this gentleman a round of applause for sending back. Everything I've said to you, completely cancelled out. Everything I've said to you, completely cancelled out in every way, right? Now, your normal self. That's wonderful. You should go back to the audience. Thank you. Only talking to you if I touch you on the shoulder. Only if I touch you on the shoulder. It's no longer 7 a.m. in the morning. It's now 10 o'clock in the morning. But you're now on a sunny Spanish beach. It's lovely and warm. It's really, really warm. And you'd like to do nothing more. You should keep your eyes tightly closed so the sun won't burn your eyes. You want to stretch out in your sun lounger. Get nice and warm and comfortable. Stretch out in your sun lounger. Lean back in your chairs. That's wonderful. Eyes remaining closed so you don't burn your eyes with the sun. And you want to stretch out in your sun lounger. It's getting warmer and warmer. 80 degrees. Getting warmer and warmer. 100 degrees getting warmer with each second that passes by. 150 degrees is getting uncomfortably warm now. You'd like nothing more than some suntan lotion. I'm going to place some invisible suntan lotion in your hands. The moment I do, you'll start rubbing it into your body. Some suntan lotion for you, some suntan lotion for you. That's it. Rub it into your body. You need to cool down. It's getting hotter and hotter. 170 degrees is getting hotter. The hotter it gets, the quicker you have to rub the suntan lotion in. 180 degrees getting hotter and hotter and hotter. You need to rub, sir, your bollocks are burning. Getting hotter and hotter and hotter and hotter. It's getting really hot now. That's cool. That's what butterflies are starting to fly around now. The suntan lotion is getting the flies. And just sleep in that position, sleep in that position. I'm only talking to you if I touch you on the shoulder. When I'm waking you in a few moments' time, sir, you're going to come to the shocking realisation that your testicles are talking to each other. And the more you try to shut them up, the louder they will become. Now, the hypnotist is trying to do a seminar, but he's going to keep getting interrupted by your talking testicles. And the more you try to shut them up, the louder they will become. You will not remove any article of clothing, however, you will do whatever you can to shut the little blighters up. Not yet, if you understand. That's wonderful. Only talking to you if I touch you on the shoulder. When I waken you in a few moments' time, sir, you're going to come to the shocking realisation that every time the hypnotist, that's me, says the phrase, bananas, bananas, when and only when I say, bananas, bananas, you'll come to the shocking realisation that we're being invaded by Saddam Hussein. And you'll jump up on your chair and say, everyone, take cover, it's war, we're going to get killed. And then a few seconds later, you wonder what the heck you're doing. But every time I say bananas, bananas, that will be very real for you, not yet, if you understand. That's wonderful. Wakey, wakey, rise and shine, everybody. Well, we will be getting started very shortly on today's seminar. If I can just ask people if they've got mobile phones to keep them switched off so we don't get interrupted, okay? And if I could just ask people to be as quiet as possible. And that includes you up here, man. We're trying to do a seminar. And I hate to say it, but there appears to be noise coming from over there. Can you just shut them up? So perhaps if you try talking to the little blighters, you know, they might listen to you. Oh, well, I could hardly hear that. No wonder. They're getting loud at you. You're supposed to shut them up.
sorry, I'm really There's lots of people here, please don't embarrass me. Come on, lads.
What do you do to a kid when it's been naughty? Give it a clown. Shut him up, give him a clown, shut the little blighters up, we're trying to do a seminar here.
You're embarrassing me in front of lots of people. Please stop it now.
What was that you just said? Bananas, bananas! What? Sleep, deeper, deeper, deeper. Oh my God, what did you see that I didn't?
Oh my god, it's gonna hurt. You just squeezed this
Keeping your eyes tightly closed. You want to shut them up, so just put your hands down your pants, keeping your eyes tightly closed. Keeping your eyes tightly closed, or you won't remove your pants, just put your hands down your front of your pants, that's wonderful. Sleep, stuck in that position. Okay, that's wonderful. I'm only talking if I touch you on the shoulder. Hands stuck in that position when I awaken you. Wake you, rise and shine. So, okay, so thanks for shutting them up, but it does look a little bit embarrassing for the lady. She sat there like that. Yeah, no. I tell you what, the really weird thing is that's a voodoo hand. This is voodoo hand. Voodoo magic watch. Do, 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 do. Ah! Do, 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 do. Ah! The magic power of Lucky Doodoo is now invoked in my hand, and whatever happens to this hand happens to your right hand. That's better, isn't it? You don't like me much, do you? No, sleep deeper and deeper and deeper. We just need to make sure you're awake properly there, so just close your eyes for a moment, sleep deeper, deeper. One final suggestion for this gentleman here, because obviously we're here today to basically, the first section, reveal how the hell to get people to do stuff like this. So one more suggestion for this gentleman. When I awaken you in a few moments' time, you're going to come to the shocking realisation that whenever you hear the next piece of music, whenever you hear this next piece of music, you're alone, so when you hear that piece of music in a few moments' time, when and only when you hear that piece of music, you will become the most outrageous male lap dancer. You will not remove any articles of clothing whatsoever, and the very moment the music stops, you'll wonder what the bloody hell you've been doing. You will become the world's most outrageous male lap dancer, when and only when you hear that piece of music. Again, if you understand. Lovely. Talking to this gentleman here, when I awaken you in a few moments' time, you'll be normal self in every way. Everything I've said is completely cancelled out. It's as though you just as you were when you entered this building this morning. Everything I've said completely erased in every way, feeling better in fact than you did when you entered this building. Nod your head if you understand. And incidentally, you've never heard of the Accident Helpline, Claims Direct, or any company like that. Wakey, wakey, rise and shine. Give this gentleman a round of applause as he goes back to the audience. Wakey, wakey, rise and shine. It's amazing the effects that some bits of music have on some people. Darling, can I just borrow you? I'm not going to hypnotise you, I promise you. I think you might quite enjoy this. Take a seat, darling. Because, as I said, music has a strange effect on some people. Come on, the more noise you make, the more outrageous he becomes. Let's hear you clap it. The more noise you make, the more outrageous he becomes. The moment the music stops, you wonder what the bloody hell you've been doing. Yeah, mate, first it's your bullocks talking to each other, then you're accosting the women. Just take a seat. That's wonderful, yeah. Come on, the more noise you make, the more outrageous we become. Think of a round of applause is in order there. We start for this ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, darling. That's wonderful. That's the birthday and sleep. Deeper, 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 and deeper. As the deeper you go, the better you feel, and the better you feel, the deeper you go. When you hear this next piece of music, when you hear this next piece of music, when and only when you hear that piece of music in this building today, then and only then, you'll come to the shocking realisation that you and Mike Tyson, Iron Mike Tyson, the man himself, and you're being interviewed on American TV. This one's very important. The very moment I say sleep, wherever you are, stood up or sat down, the very moment I say sleep, you'll instantly go back into trance 100 times deeper. But the very moment I click my fingers in front of my face like so, the moment I click my fingers like that in front of my face, and this music's playing, then and only then, you'll realise that I am your arch enemy. Lennox Lewis. You'll realise when I click my fingers in front of my face that I am your sworn enemy, Lennox Lewis, and you'll be really pissed off. You'll want to kill me. But the very moment I say sleep, you'll instantly go like a sack of spokes. Nod your head if you understand. Wonderful. But I will not be Lennox Lewis until I click my fingers in front of my face. Wakey, wakey, rise and shine. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a very special guest here today on Sport Talk USA. Please put your hands together and welcome World Heavyweight Champion, Mr. Mike Tyson. Come on, let's hear it out. Go on, do your sparring, children. Right, show your sparring. I want to see what you do before you go in the ring. Come on, show them you. Shadow boxing, how good you really are. Come on. Brilliant. Well, Mike, it's nice to see you here today, over in the USA. Okay, you okay?
Yeah.
I believe you've got a big fight coming up.
Yeah, I got a big fight with one of the Englishmen, you know.
Right, what round do you reckon you're going to take him out in?
First round.
First round, yeah? First round. But how many seconds in?
Oh, 10, 15 seconds.
10 or 15 seconds?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, I'm just going to stand over here, Mike, because you're quite an imposing, intimidating guy. Yeah, a lot of training, complimentary on that. We've got actually a special guest here today to meet you.
Oh, cool.
I don't know whether you want to see him, but is Mr. Lewis arrived? Lennox Lewis, is he arrived? Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Lennox Lewis. Sleep! Sleep, you bastard! Sleep, 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 sleep! Deeper, 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 deeper. The number of times. Nice deep breath in. All the pieces of music you've heard this morning are now completely cancelled out in every way. When you leave this building, you will not react to those pieces of music like you did before. So if you're driving in your car and suddenly hot stuff comes on, you suddenly won't start jumping around being a lap dancer. I'm sure it'd be very funny and get me a lot more bad publicity, but that's not the kind I want. So you will not react to the music in any way, shape or form, and everything I've said to you will be completely cancelled out in every way, shape and form. So I'm only talking to the gentleman who's now on the stage. As the next piece of music begins to play, says me who's now completely lost one of the mini-discs, but you'll find that when the next music begins to play that you will start to awaken. You will not open your eyes until I tell you to, but you will find that everything I've said is completely and utterly cancelled out in every way, shape and form. So I'm going to count from 1 to 10. On the count of 10, everything I've said completely cancelled out. 1, lighter and brighter, finding that each and every suggestion I've given you today is completely, utterly and permanently erased from your mind. So it's almost as though you're returning to as you were before you entered this building. This morning, 2, 3, lighter and brighter. It's almost as though every corner of your mind is being given a wonderful spring clean. All the worries, stresses, tensions, fears and apprehensions of days and weeks gone by, leaving your mind, leaving your body now as though a huge weight's being lifted off your shoulders, feeling so good as on 4. It's almost as though each and every muscle in your body, from the tips of your toes to the tips of your fingers, is being washed with pure spring water, invigorating, energizing you from tip to toe. 5 and 6. Lighter and brighter. 7. When I awaken you, you'll remember to forget. And forget to remember everything that's taken place. 8. When I awaken you in a few moments' time, you will not have heard of the Accident Helpline, Claims Direct or any other personal insurance injury company. In fact, you can't even remember where the hypnotist lives. So seriously, Lord, you'll feel better than you did before you entered this building this evening. 9, lighter and brighter, coming up out of it now, feeling so good, so relaxed. And on 10, wakey, wakey, rise and time, ladies and gentlemen. Big gentlemen and people involved.